Hello YouTube, Red Reptiles here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to give you guys a brief update on what exactly I have done with my younger radiated tortoises. You guys enjoyed the last video. Thank you for all the comments I did see on those. And I want to give you guys another quick little update and show you guys where I moved them to temporarily until I can go ahead and fix their habitat on the other side of the yard. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video and let's get started. So originally, the radiated tortoises, I made this habitat for them. It is about 8 foot by 8 foot. I'm very happy with the dimensions, very happy of where it's located. But my only problem and concern with this habitat, as you can see, the floor is clay and it is actually pretty wet right now because earlier today we had a rainstorm. And what happens here is that it floods about to that first, height of that this fence post, and I can't have that happening with a smaller radiateds because they're so little that they go ahead and they might drown if I'm not here on call to go ahead and bring them inside. So I've been bringing them in and out like I usually do when they were in their elevated tub, but I went ahead and created a little quick fix for them, and I put them in a nice little temporary area and so I can go ahead and elevate this. So I'm going to go and grab some dirt here in the near future, fill this all up and make sure that they can have a nice elevated surface. So hopefully what happens there is I'll go ahead and put the hose and just make sure to see how it drains out then. But that's my kind of thought process with this, and I'll show you guys where exactly I put them just to make sure that I have a little more peace of mind and they're also safe as well. But before I go, I want to show you guys Truffle. Truffle is my cat that I have here at Radiated Reptiles. He roams the yard now freely. We raise them indoors, but I kind of need a little rat patrol, so he's going to go ahead and do his job. He is fully vaccinated, neutered, all the good stuff that you give to your cats before you go ahead and put them outside, and he comes in and out as he pleases. So he's doing his job. He's just kind of following me around and wants to give you guys an update and show you guys how he's doing, or introduce you to him and then show you guys that radiated habitat. So as you saw in that last video, I gave you guys a rundown of this whole area right here. The Herman's tortoises are back there. This area used to be my Aldabra's habitat. So the Aldabras now have all of this to roam. Obviously we have Victorian here. They kind of had a cutoff going right here. And they had this whole little paddock, which I broke down and destroyed, as well as a very big tortoise house that I had connected to this section. I broke that down, separated them out, moved the radiators to the other side, and then I went ahead and just built this today because I felt this is a much more comfortable and a more safer area for these radiators until I can go ahead and fill that in and kind of run some tests to make sure that they're not going to flood out. Like that, I don't have to worry so much if it does, out of nowhere suddenly rain or I misinterpret the weather pattern, because that happens here a lot in South Florida. So as you can see down here, we got all 8 of the radiators. Here's some of the bigger ones. We got some of the younger ones. These guys are a lot dirtier than I expected because of, I told you, that mud and that dirt over there go ahead and cakes them up. So everybody is doing their thing, enjoying their little section as they please, and they're going to go ahead and graze on this grass, which is a very beneficial thing for these tortoises. So I'm going to go ahead and 0.5 this real quick in the next clip so you guys can have a better view, and we'll just kind of talk about exactly what I want to do with the plans going further. So it's a lot different than I expected. I ran out of wood on this side, so I had to go ahead and kind of rig it up. But to me, it's more so the function over the aesthetic. Here's Truffle coming back again, and I just wanted to get them in here just so I can kind of not worry about these tortoises so much and allow them to have full outdoor time as they please. So it's under these 2 beautiful cactuses, a puntia cactus, of course. Here's Victoria, my adult female radiated tortoise. She's doing her thing. And then over here, like I said, they got their food, they got their water, which I need to put because it was raining today, so I went ahead and dumped it all out, let the rain kind of clean it out. I'll go ahead and put them some water tomorrow. They'll be fine, but they're gonna do good in here, and there's plenty of grass for them to go ahead and graze on right now, which is very, very important because we want to give them a little bit of more naturalistic kind of eating and feeding as well. So they did have some lettuce today, but all this grazing that they're going to do, as you can see, actually that one is grazing as I speak right now, is going to be very beneficial to their diet. So the point of this video was to give you guys an update on exactly what I did when I moved these radiated tortoises and just kind of explain what exactly I was going to do on the other side. My plan with this though is to kind of keep something similar, maybe make it a little bit smaller and leave the younger radiated. So I do have 2 types of groups basically. I have the original 3 that are significantly bigger than the other smaller ones, so I might separate those and put the big ones on the other side, keep these younger ones here, just so that they can go ahead and kind of catch up, and we're going to maintain a nice little level for all the radiated tortoises. Now these animals are very slow growers, so they don't grow as fast as like a sulcata would even if you go ahead and kind of pack them up with food that is not gonna, you know, improve them or speed up their growth process. We like to grow them slow here as well, so I'm not impatient with that, but I just want to make sure that the younger ones are actually, you know, having a little bit more of an opportunity to eat more balanced, of course. Everybody gets a meal. I will go ahead and spread out all their food evenly, so like that I make sure that everybody's actually eating. But I want to just kind of, you know, separate them, allow them to get a little more of their alone time per se. So just one more look over here at this habitat. It's functional, it does its thing. It's great when it doesn't rain, it hits beautiful sunlight, they have ample, you know, shade and things to do. But we want to make sure that I don't have to worry about them getting, you know, a little bit under the water, because that can happen. Even though they may stick their head out, I don't want them to be sitting in cold, wet water either for a long period of time. So just wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, rate, comment, likes, and see my fellow herpers for more content like this. Check me out on Instagram and on TikTok at Ready Reptiles, where I post daily videos about what I'm doing, my animals, and things that go on here at Ready Reptiles. So like I said, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you want to see, and see you next time.